Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 26th. I wanted to give you just a brief update on where we're at this week. As you're probably well aware, we've worked together with our beauticians and want to thank them for the work that they've done with us so that we could open up those services. And I've had lots of nice comments about how nice it is to have that service available. So thank you for your cooperation. Just remember to make sure to follow the posted rules next to that so that we can continue to offer that service. A reminder that if for those of you who have needs to obtain cash, that we've worked with some of the banks about contacting them, letting them know what you need, and then we can help you through the front office. So just contact the receptionist if you have any questions on getting available cash. Also a reminder that a lot of your shopping can be done online and picked up for deliveries. And if that's something you're not used to, again, we've got some folks who can help you with those kinds of things. You know, the big things that we have going on in our facility is last week we had a wonderful drive-through for our Clarkson facility, West Hills Healthcare in the courtyard. It did great things for those of us who work here as well as those residents and family members. I mentioned that we're going to be setting up a way for all residents in all of our locations to visit with families and friends. And you're going to be getting some information on that, if not this week, next week, on how we'll be able to help manage that and be safe so that you can have some contact as well. So we're excited about that. Last week was a busy week for us, in addition that we did over 400 COVID-19 testing. So we have tested all staff at all locations and all residents at Clarkson, residents at West Hills Healthcare, and residents at our courtyard. We have not received the results back as of yet, again Tuesday, May 26th, but we expect that we'll have all of those results this week, and certainly our hope is that all of that will come back negative. That gives us a good starting point in terms of how things were at our facilities with residents and staff at that given time period. As you're well aware, the numbers have tripled in Pennington County in the last week and a half. And so as you look at the graph of what's going on, you know, our graph for Pennington County now looks like graphs of other areas who have started and gone through the COVID epidemic. So now is not the time for any of us to change some of the steps and processes that we have put in place for good measure. And we have stressed this to our staff members, to all families, and to you as well. So there are some things we can do, but those underlying rules and steps still apply and are probably more important to today than they were even 30 days ago. So please hang in there with us. We are close with the Department of Health, and you know they're working on a how to phase out of this eventually plan, and we'll make our facility part of that phase out plan, steps, and process as well. So when people ask when will this end, we'll know when the numbers start to come down what we can start to do. And certainly we've already talked about internally when that happens. It won't be just, as I've mentioned before, the doors open and everybody comes in, but we'll have some new steps and processes for all of us to follow, again, to make sure this is a safe place for you. So I know we have a few who are very impatient about things to change. Well, we're all impatient, but right now we're just powerless to make those kinds of changes, knowing what's going on in Pennington County, period, as well. So that's the update for this week. We do plan to be getting information out to our residents and families at our other locations as well. You need to continue to let us know where you're going and what you're doing in the community so that if there's a tie-in to a COVID experience that someone else has, we know here who might have been part of that so that we can help facilitate, again, a safe environment for everyone. We're all anxious for nice weather, so there's still some things that can be done outside. Aaron and Nidra are working hard to experiment with some new kinds of things. And again, just want to say thank you for what you're doing. We'll continue to keep you posted, and we'll all know more as these days and weeks go by. Thank you.